Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome my Aries friends and Aries cross-watchers to the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot. I'm Zachary. Thank you for joining me here this week, and welcome to my table. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on your spirit animal energy here for the week of November 27th through December 3rd. All messages are also timeless, so if something draws your attention, I encourage you to take a look at it. But this is when I'm posting it for, okay? Spirit, what do we have for Aries for November 7th or 27th, through December 3rd? You guys, thanks as always for your love and support. I love you and support you as well. And feel free to join in the competition, the contest here for the 2 free readings for my 2.5 thousand subscribers that I posted a few days ago. So that goes through the end of the month here. There are 2 free readings that I'm giving away there. So feel free if you'd like. And liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, hitting that notification bell. Those are all fantastic ways to support me, and thank you guys so much for doing so. My PayPal and Cash App links are in the description as well if you choose to donate in a more direct financial way. I love you so much for doing so. Those that have already, thank you so much. And I do also, you guys, have my website launched, and I am offering personal readings now. So that link is in my description on the main page as well. Feel free to take a look, okay? So you have Peacock Vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Ooh, so brilliant. Kind of funny. Well, I don't know if it's yes, so funny. Brilliance here, though. What I was trying to say, or the word that was coming out, was actually birthright. So I feel like there's definitely, for some of you, especially with the images that were coming through in meditation, and I'll talk about that, there may be a little bit of struggling with tapping into like your true power and your authentic, powerful nature, your vibrancy. This is talking about as well. So in the meditation, what I saw was this tree. It was like a cherry tree, but it had one cherry on it, and it was huge. But it was also like a cherry bomb, like a one of those fireworks, you know. So an explosive nature to that. I took that as something like there's something that you guys, for whoever this is for, you're working towards something, and it's causing this stress or this pressure to build. And whenever that does finally release itself, because it has to at some point, there was a little bit of a like volcano and cyclone at the end, but there's just some encouragement about making sure that you're releasing pressure properly. So next I saw a zipper was actually being unzipped. I feel like some of you may be feeling like you're being unzipped. For Aries here, please, Spirit. In a way, like, I feel like for some of you, you may feel like you're coming unglued a little bit, but for others of you, I feel like things are just being undone. You may be aware that it's not in a bad way. It's just that like things are being taken apart so that they can come back together in a bigger way or a grander way. You're evolving, you're growing, is what I was seeing there. So yes, Aries, what do we have for Aries here? November 27th through December 3rd. And you guys made it through Thanksgiving here in the States anyway. Those of you that do celebrate Thanksgiving, Indigenous Peoples Day, I hope that you had a great time with family or friends, if that's how you prefer to spend it. And finally, these cards are finally starting to come apart a little bit. I've been using them so much. Not used to that. We'll have to replace them at some point, I guess. Ooh, all right. So I definitely feel like you guys are kind of along the lines of maybe feeling that things are coming apart. There's this hope, or there's this desire for things to come together. For like you're wishing on a star. You're hoping, you're wishing, you're wanting for things to get better. And I do feel like they will. I feel like as far as vibrancy here goes, some of you have been taking a hit to your vibrancy, maybe losing some of your color. And Aries is definitely very passionate energy, being Mars. That can be very vibrant and bright. And when it's more on the dark side of Mars, it's not, it's still a lot of vividity and color, but definitely more red, you know, more on that cherry bomb side, I feel like. So I feel, along with the star, the story of the star talks about balancing the chakras in order to have access to that hope or that wish fulfillment. So getting grounded. It may not even be your root chakra that is the issue, but there could be some other blocks that are going on that if the root isn't connected or you're not connected through the divine, things are just not flowing. Get down and meditate, you guys, and go through each one of your chakras. Do a guided meditation here on YouTube. See what comes up. Have a journal ready and write down what comes up as you go through each chakra so that you know what you need to pay attention to or give some love and healing to, okay? So 9 of Pentacles here. I feel like there is a fear of this loss of autonomy, like what allows you to walk through this material realm with comfort and luxury. So some of you may be struggling with something at work. There could be, I feel like for some of you, it's more of an emotional, like you just feel like the plates that you've been spinning or the balls that you've had up in the air are just becoming too difficult to continue to throw up in the air. And I understand, if maybe all those plates can't come down, there are some responsibilities and things that you have to make sure that you're continuing to take care of, but maybe maybe you need to readdress the way that you're balancing things and moving into the general energy here. So your general energy, Aries, is 2 of Pentacles and then 9 of Wands. So 2 of Pentacles talks about balance, and balance is not a static thing. It is a process of a little bit of this, a little bit of that, until you find a cycle that, for the most part, you're hitting center as much as possible. It's just always coming back to center as much as you can, because life is constantly going to be throwing things at you to move you in different directions. The 9 of Wands here talks about resilience, and that's kind of what I feel like is going on for you guys. Like the message that comes through for the 9 of Wands though too is that success is near. You guys keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Try not to lose your cool. Try not to completely unzip, if that's what that's applying to those of you. But I also feel like with that unzipping, there may be, for the sake of balance here, there may be a need to unzip some things. Are there things that you're doing that don't need to be happening right now, that are only taking from you? You know what I mean? Getting clear on that is going to be really helpful for you right now. Because if there is anything extra that you really don't need to participate in, don't. Charity event, event at church, or a book club. Like I would just, those of you that are feeling that extreme, getting to that point of the cherry bomb going off, cut some things out right now. And it doesn't have to be forever, but just take some time, take a sit. Energy activation, connect to the divine through meditation or prayer. So in connection to, like I said, I feel like you guys are wanting this. You're asking for connection. You're asking for that energy activation through the divine. And I know that by doing that too, whatever pressures that you are feeling for that, pursuing that balance, are going to be quelled, is the word that's coming to mind. They're going to be balanced by the energies of the divine, whether that's the divinity of the earth here or the divinity of the outer realms. Okay, that's all energy. When you are aligned, that's going to help bring you into balance. So call out to it. You know what I'm saying? So this is the energy that's blocked, or the energy that is not important or not needed this week. So I definitely feel like this is more of a blocked energy that needs to be released. The Three of Cups here, 3 of Cups is an energy of success. So I feel like that success, kind of dovetailing off of the 9 of Wands, is close, but there's a component that's being halted for some reason. So let's investigate that. 3 of Cups also talks about celebration with your friend group, with your comrades. It could be siblings as well, specifically, but there's definitely a note of celebration. So there's something that you guys have been working towards that is of great importance. Maybe you're finishing up school. Maybe it's a work project. Maybe you guys are getting through a difficult phase in your relationship. And because that's what, like, the 9 of Wands is like the exhausted warrior here. They've been through it and they is tired. So they're looking for that success. And the success is here, but it's blocked, like I said. So the Ace of Swords, and we'll look into that. The Ace of Swords is logic. It is new ideas. It can be very much cutting through the bullshit. I feel like it's not quite as extreme. Maybe bullcrap, cutting through the bullcrap. Okay, it's not as intense in this situation, but I feel like there's an energy where you guys need to get real about something, and it may be your workload. It may be everything that you're taking on right now. Like I said, I understand that there are responsibilities that you have to take care of. There are plates that you have to have spinning in the air. But I also have a feeling that maybe not all of them need to be spinning right now. Just get real with yourself on that. Can you throw it back up in the air in a couple weeks? You know what I mean? Can you take some time off here for a couple weeks or a week, a day even? Can we, how does Aries unblock this energy? Please, Spirit. Spirit for Aries, thank you. I'm getting the wrong deck, okay. Okay, thank you. How does Aries unblock this energy, please, here, Spirit? This one here. Strength, determination, perseverance, and self-discovery. So that actually came through as I was shuffling too. I kind of take note of the cards that like pop out or just catch my eye as I'm shuffling. Strength definitely came through. There was Knight of Cups and Page of Cups came through as well. So I was kind of thinking like, I wonder if, this reading might have something to do with, there could be some new love coming in. It could be with the Strength here too. So Strength, the Strength card talks about having courage. I feel like it could be like the way you get through this block is to just have some strength. Just have some strength, Aries. It's that easy, right? To just know that this isn't going to last forever. You guys are almost at the finish line here. That's what I'm feeling like. The truth of this, cutting through the bullshit or the bull crap, is to just know that you're almost there. Okay. I feel like there's another one that wants to come out here though too. Embrace, find peace with your current state of being. It's okay. I feel like that's just more encouragement. Lean into it. Okay. Lean into the discomfort right now. Because a lot of the times when you do that, it feels less uncomfortable. When we are resisting, what we resist persists, of course, but when we become so, not sensitized, but like with sensory issues, if you are overwhelmed sensory wise, if you are like getting to that point where your tank is just full, you can't really take much more, everything feels worse. Everything feels itchier, hotter, stickier, it's just crunchier in general. You're being encouraged to just lean into it right now, because I feel very much like there is a doorway. You can probably even see it, but right now you're so overwhelmed with the sensory issues that are going on right now. Okay, so try to just lean into that. And in meditation and prayer, go into meditation or prayer here, same, and ask for some help with that too, because why not? Like, ask for some help, because there will be help. So the energy that's needed right now is Page of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles. You had Two of Pentacles in your general, so there's definitely a heavy note of balance going on. And again, I'm getting that there are too many commitments right now. Like you've overcommitted yourself. And that's not, no, doesn't need to be blame or shame in it. It's really just about like, well, schwupsie doodle, I shouldn't have signed up for the bake sale. Like, call in sick with explosive diarrhea. Okay. Get yourself out of that commitment. You guys need to clear some of the stress off of your plate right now. I feel that that's very, very important. So yes, Two of Pentacles is balance. Two of Pentacles is also, there is a small note of message, like a written message coming in. So there could be something, I feel I'm getting like a message of hope. Maybe write yourself a message. Okay, write yourself a message. If you're not in the habit of writing things on your mirror or even on your body, there was that, it was in What the Bleep Do We Know? They talked about it. It was that Japanese scientist that did the studies on water when they wrote things on water, like how the crystalline structure of water changed. And when they wrote love or gratitude, they were these beautiful, divine looking crystalline structures. And then when they wrote hate and anger, they just looked like terrible. We're 70% water. So the thought that comes to mind for me is write something on your body that is helpful, like love or patience or stability or calm or peace. Write it on your mirror. Allow that to be a point of creation. Like, take your power back in that way. Maybe that's one of the plates that you can throw out of the air here, is just that discourse of you being the one organizing the piece or whatever feeling it is that you want, instead of falling prey to what is going on around you and having you absorb that energy and emulate that too. Be the creator and change the energy, is what I'm feeling. Very much by like writing it out. Write it on a mirror so you see it, write it on your body, because it literally changes 70% of what you are. Okay. And then Page of Pentacles, this is talking about new opportunities in the material realm too. I think, or what comes to mind for that is like, is approaching something in a new way. Earth magic is a part of this too. So grounding, meditating, very important. Some of you, I mean, maybe you need to get out into, some of you, we all need to get out into nature, honestly. But that could be helpful for you as well. I feel like your cellular structure is asking for that kind of balance. So literally, like, if you're struggling with self-love, if you're struggling with self-esteem, stability, energy, whatever, write that on your body. Write it on somewhere where somebody can't see it. You know, it doesn't have to be a conversation piece, but see how that treats you. Do it for like a week. See how you feel. Can we get some clarification here on energy needed for Aries, please? Oh, Aries, I love you so much. I can feel there's just a little bit of crunchiness, like I said. But I feel like you can get through this. Leap of faith. Taking a risk, stepping into the beauty of the unknown. And I feel like part of that leap is just like, even to what I'm saying, just like try it. You don't have to believe in it even. You don't. Just try it. Part of the simulation, like, that's just a part of the magic of the code that's here. It's been studied by science. Give it a shot. But also the component of like stepping into the beauty of nature here. Just do it. Like Nike says, just do it, you guys. Or don't. You do you. So where this leads or what it's good for. Yay. Okay. So 6 of Cups and then 8 of Wands. 7 of Wands was actually coming through. It came through all 3 decks as I was shuffling. And 7 of Wands talks about, it hasn't popped up here, but 7 of Wands talks about feeling like attacked from all angles, needing to have courage, needing to resist through that pain and that discomfort. So it's interesting that, or I love that 8 of Wands has come through here. 8 of Wands can symbolize that you are moving out of that energy too. So that's finally been released. All of those wands flying through the air. It's this energy of release, and it can happen very quickly. So I feel like it's like that Band-Aid being ripped off. There might be a little bit of pain as you're pushing through the final little bit here with the 9 of Wands to get to the success. But as soon as you do, it's going to be the biggest sigh you've probably ever sighed, at least in recent memory. And then 6 of Cups here talks about nostalgia. It's a card of your younger self and your older self. So inner child card for sure. I feel like, because 8 of Wands can also be news, there could be somebody here coming back from the past. And I feel like it would be more of like a friend, maybe somebody you haven't talked to for a minute. That could be a component of the message that's coming through too. Some of you might be getting a text message or email from somebody you haven't heard from in a while. And I don't feel like being in the energy that's blocked here with the 3 of Cups, I feel like this is a friend. I don't feel like this is like an ex or, somebody that you don't want to talk to. You guys may not even like be out of total communication. Maybe it's just been a while since you've talked. So I feel like this is kind of like a ray of sunshine, a little bit of hope that's coming through, reconnecting with this individual. And maybe that will give you the strength and the courage to push through this final push here. But I also feel like there is, with the 6 of Cups here, this is a moment to stand up for your inner child. And the crunchiness that you're feeling, like you're leaning into this for your inner kiddo, is what I'm feeling. This kid, your inner kid, may be feeling unsafe. Those feelings of feeling unsafe, of fear, in danger, are going to be your little kid, right? I mean, you can feel fear too, but as the parent, it's our job to take care of that little kiddo. So I feel like there's good news coming in. There's good news for the kid, and that is this release that's also happening. It's going to be a lot easier for you to take care of the fears of your inner child when you're feeling safe too, right? Because we can feel fear and unsafe as well, even if it's not our inner child, like we're human. But I very much feel like there's like a message coming in. There's good news, everyone. There's definitely something wonderful coming in, which I want to do this one here. We get some clarification on the outcome here, please, Spirit, for Aries. The Empress, yes. So I feel like maybe there is some love coming in for some of you. This is definitely a divine counterpart energy. But what I'm feeling, especially in connection to the inner child here, this is an opportunity to heal with love, embrace, nurture this inner child moment. This moment is giving healing for your inner child. And I feel like this is going to happen quickly as soon as this person who's contacting you find the strength for yourself. Create that strength. Like I said, write it down somewhere. Write it on a mirror where you can see it to remind yourself of your own power. Write it down on your body, because that really makes a big difference, honestly. Like do it for a week, just see what happens. But yes, the Empress is Venus energy too. It's very, very much love. The evolution of the High Priestess. So I feel like there's a note of evolution for you too. Like bringing it back to that idea of the zipper. Some of you may be being taken apart, unzipped, so that larger, grander components can come together. And that's kind of the note that I get with the Empress there, is moving from the High Priestess there into Empress energy. Okay? Yes. Yes, Aries, yes. Can I get some more clarification on that, please, Spirit? I'm always curious about love, right? Expansion. Thanks, Spirit. Pursue bigger and greater endeavors. So that's what I was just saying. I feel like some of you are, maybe a lot of you, are being unzipped right now so that you can expand. You're having upgraded parts attached. Not like a plastic. Maybe some of you are going through plastic surgery. I don't know. That was the thought that came through for me. Ooh, okay. So your challenge for the week here. Okay. Challenge for the week here is 10 of Cups and Page of Pentacles. 10 of Cups here is happy family. This is divine love, connection that's coming through the divine. And then Page of Pentacles, you have Page of Pentacles in, oh no, two, that was two. Up here we go. Page of Pentacles in your energy that's needed as well. So it's your challenge and it's the energy that's needed. There's something about starting something new, like a new way of doing things, a new opportunity. Maybe some of you do need a new job. Maybe it's just the way that you approach your day or you approach yourself. But there's that note of earth magic too. I think some of y'all need to get your ass into the woods. Into the woods you go, okay? Grounding, earthing is very important. That's a huge part of balance. It's an instant like balancing effect that's very, very detoxifying for your system and can help balance things on a more intricate level as well. So having these two together, I feel very much like this is talking about, especially with the star being here, your hope or your want here is for ultimate balance, really. This is talking about connection to the earth, and this is talking about connection to the divine. So from your root chakra to the earth, straight up through the crown chakra to the divine. Your challenge this week is finding that balance. It can be really difficult when everything is coming at you from every angle. Trust me, I'm human too, and I go through those processes. I've been going through this last week as I've been getting my website up and going and the content. Like, it's been fun, and it's a lot of plates that have been up in the air, you guys. So my point is just like it takes effort and concentration to focus on balancing when you need balance. It doesn't just fall out of the sky. None of these energies just fall out of the sky. Can we get some clarification here on the challenge? How does Aries approach this challenge? Wrong deck. Or how does Aries get through this challenge? Some more help for Aries, please, Spirit. What information can we give to Aries? There's definitely something about patience is coming through. Okay. Funny too, like was actually thinking about this card as well. So the world, the world is the end of the major arcana. So it symbolizes the end of a cycle, the starting of a new cycle. And what that's telling me in this situation is like, because everything comes to a close at some point. So what this is telling me, there's that note of patience in your final push here, that strength. But there's also, so one of the greater stories of this, she is, or they are a sorcerer, magician, sorceress. They get through the entire arcana and have the abilities of all of the major arcana. They've gone through the entire journey. And they're ready to start over at 2.0. One of the stories behind this as well, this individual is actually an intersex individual. And they've got this cloth that is draping over their groin area there. So you can see they have breasts, but you can't see what their other genitalia is. And the story is that they have male genitalia there. And the whole point of that is, the story behind it is that things are not as they seem. The truth has yet to be revealed. The truth is not what you think it is. Okay? Surprise. So that is what one of the older meanings of this card. What that says to me is that you're being encouraged to just have faith. Like I said, leaning into the discomfort right now, because you guys are being led and directed. Whatever the truth is that's going on here right now, you aren't meant to know, but having faith in that fact is what's going to help get you through here. And I know a lot of times that's a shitty answer to receive, but you guys, honestly, having that come through with the world here tells me like there's some major upgrading, that expansion that's happening for you coming through this. You want to have faith right now. Okay. Just have faith. It's good for you. Hey, there's the 7 of Wands. There you are. I was just talking about you. So 7 of Wands and Knight of Swords here is your blessing for the week here. So like I said, that energy of the 7 of Wands talks about needing to have courage, feeling attacked from all sides. This one in particular also talks about that quality of protection, like they're in this bubble here, this energetic protection or bubble. So Aries, you're being held this week in a bubble. You're being encouraged to take that protection for yourself too. Maybe write that on your body too. Something about protection. I like to, when I work with my protection, I have several things that I do, especially with doing filming. But one of the things that I like to say is being guarded, protected from any and all harm, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, throughout every dimension, throughout all time. So whether you want to pray to Archangel Michael, that's one that I'll throw in there. Whether you want to cast something yourself, that's one I also put in there. Whoever it is that you pray to or work with, your spirit team, your guides, ask for that. Ask for ultimate protection. Because you're being encouraged, what I'm feeling is like to learn how to do that right now too. The Knight of Swords is a very fast-moving energy. It is like moving towards their goals. What I'm feeling is getting back to paying attention to finishing up what it is you need to finish up. If there are plates that you can let go of right now, you're being encouraged to. If there aren't, that's okay too. Just continue pushing through is what this is saying to charge. Continue pushing through there, but make sure that you're protected. Make sure and protect your energy too. Because if you're not, and something is taking your energy away from you as you're going through this process, like that's hard. Yeah, it's hard to get up every day. It's hard to get through the day without, even with mass amounts of caffeine. Like if something is sapping your energy, get the hell out of here. Get it gone. Whether that's a person or an entity, a parasite. Manifestation, law of attraction, thoughts become things. So a part of, in talking about being exhausted like that or being tired, our mind tends to go pretty damn negative. So you're being encouraged right now to rebalance those things, get back to the main point, or one of the main points of manifestation, which is your thoughts, your emotions, gratitude, imagining it here as if it's here now, but your thoughts. So I think some of you are struggling with that. You're being supported right now to readdress those things, okay? I love you, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me here this week, and I hope you have a beautiful week. I will see you here soon. Okay?